All right. Did someone have
Brandon, you had a point of contention.
Yeah,
here.
because I know like you guys. I know where you guys are going. I've watched the show before, and I've known Myron since before the show. Me and him been cool since even before this exists. And I know y'all think that like the kind of guy you described is not supposed to be loyal or like he's not going to be. But I just have a different take on that. I just think that if you're cheating, you lying. And if you lying, you a coward. You a punk, right? Like, because if you're lying means that you're afraid to tell the truth to a person, right? You're afraid. It's like it's literally lying is cowardly. Lying is cowardly. So if you're gonna fucking do this shit, like you want to be with mad chicks, ain't nothing wrong with that. Do your thing. But you got to be upfront. You got to be a G. To be like, no, this is what I do. This is what I do. You either get down or lay down. You don't have to fuck with me, but this is what I do. So like, if you're gonna lying is cowardly. Like there's no way around it. There's no way to spin that. You know what I'm saying? If you are a liar, you are a coward. 100%. So like if you really are a stand-up dude who's honorable, you're not out here lying to people.
We agree though. We tell guys up front, tell her what it is.
Yeah, you got to tell her what it is. Tell her what it is.
But we know most guys won't do it because they're scared of the repercussions.
Well, exactly. That's what you say. What did you just say? Say that again.
They're scared.
You're scared of repercussions. You're a punk. Right, like you got to be either be. This is what I do, and you want some motherfucking Dan Bilzerian, Leonardo DiCaprio shit, and this is how I get down. Fuck with it or not, right? Or you a punk if you're not telling the truth.
I have to argue though, can most guys do that? Realistically speaking, because think about it, most guys are not on that level where they can say, you know what, I can lose a couple of chicks because I'm being honest. Versus like, you know what, I don't have that many options. I'm gonna just tell her what she wants to hear. Because think about it.
You're still a liar though. You're still a liar. Like you can't. There's no way you can spin lying that it's honorable.
True.
You know what I'm saying? Like, it means that you are a coward. If you are a liar, you are a coward. There's no way around that.
So here's the thing we always say. We say guys should be honest with their girl and tell them straight up that, hey, I'm going to want to smash other chicks. Because let's be honest, you go to a biological imperative standpoint, every guy's going to want to smash as many girls as they can.
Yeah.
My thing, though, is I just tell girls to be realistic and understand that if you're with a higher earner and a winner, he's either going to be honest with you and tell you, I'm going to fuck other bitches, or he's going to lie and just do it behind your back. I tell the girls, be prepared that when you go into this type of situation with a guy, it's not in their best interest to be honest with you because they might lie to you. Now, I agree with you. It is cowardly.
However, there's no way to spin that.
But we got to operate on what is versus like what should be.
Reality.
What should be is you should be honest. But what is that most dudes are not going to be honest. So that's my argument.
But the real G's are. Like the real G's are. Like Dan Bilzerian out here lying to bitches.
I also
you know what I'm saying? Like, and when I was like single and I was like, yo, this is what it is. You want to be you want to be my fucking boyfriend? Like, no. I'm out here fucking bitches, getting money. This is how I roll. You know what I'm saying? Like real shit, like no lie. Like, and until you're not ready, if you're not ready to do that, or if you don't want to do that, like there's no shame in not wanting to be in a relationship. Just don't be in a relationship.
Yeah. But like most guys just don't. It's one of two things. Either A, they don't have the value to be able to command that type of authority over a woman where he tells her straight to her face, I'm going to fuck other girls, take it or leave it. Or B, they do have the ability to do it. It's just that they're scared of losing her. So they're like, you know what? I'm just going to lie, sell her the dream, and I'm going to fuck other girls behind her back.
B is whack. B is whack. You know, like honestly, if you can't do that, then you need to put yourself in a position where you can do that if that's what you want to do, right? Because there's always there's girls who will be down with that.
I agree with you, bro.
Especially if you get it popping. That's why you need to download high value app.
But I tell the girls, so I go from a risk assessment standpoint. I tell the girls, if you're with a dude that makes that kind of money, be prepared for him to fuck other bitches. That's what I tell them to get their mind right, because he's not going to tell you a lot of the time. Are there guys like me and you that will tell them I'm going to fuck other girls no matter what? It is what it is. Yes, but not a lot of them.
And then you got to take into consideration like marriage and children and things like that. Or they might not tell the wife or the life partner because they don't want to hurt her and they know she can't handle the truth.
Everything I'm saying is they saying because they are scared of the repercussions.
Yeah.
Yes,
that's why liars lie.
They are.
You know what I'm saying? Like just the real G's. I'm just saying, yo, this is what the fuck it is. This is what I'm doing. If you're gonna fuck with it or don't fuck, you agree with me, right? You feel me?
I agree that they're scared.
Yeah.
But there's an element, right?
Still do it.
I want to just add a point here. There's an element of surprise, and
excuse me.
There's an element of surprise. So let me explain. So you may tell your girl, right? For example, hey, you know what? I want to go smash you, whatever. You might lie behind her back. However, is she gonna tell you what she's doing? Probably not. So it's like a two-way street. I get what you're saying. I could tell her the truth, but let's be real here. Is she gonna tell me the truth? Probably not.
No.
So I'm just playing fair with what's fair.
No, but see, you can't. The word fair is bullshit. Like, I didn't think I'd have to say this to a man. Damn, the fair ain't reality. It only exists. It's a human-made construct. It's imaginary, right? Like, there's gonna be a kid born in fucking the Hamptons today, and there's a kid born in Syria. Like, what the fuck is fair about that, right? Like, it doesn't exist in nature. Nothing is fair. Like, shit just happens. And like, listen,
it's a war, bro.
What other person does should not impact your integrity. You get what I'm saying? Like, you don't change. Your integrity shouldn't be malleable depending on what someone else does. Like, you got to be a stand-up dude no matter what. You got to be fucking solid no matter what the fuck is happening. Like, oh, I'm gonna do this, so I'm gonna do that. Nah, man. Like, no, this is what I do, and I don't give a fuck about what no one else is doing. I'm a G. You know what I'm saying? Like, you got to be stand up. Like, that's my whole problem with that whole argument. Like, men, how you value men exercise their options, and they no, nigga,
Brandon,
you a liar. Be real or don't.
Let me ask you a question, right? When you play a game, do you play to win or lose?
Play to win.
Exactly. So,
but I play the win. I play, but if you cheat in a game, you cheat in a game. Like, if I get caught cheating playing basketball, they're gonna take away the title.
In love and war, right? Is there any rules, or you just go with the flow to make it happen? I'm just saying, there's a game being played here by both parties.
There's many ways to skin a cat, man. I mean, the thing is, my basic thing is this: should you tell the truth? Yes. Is integrity important? Yes. However, I would be delusional if I said these guys that are higher earning are out here telling girls the truth. Baby, listen, I'm going to go out and step out on you every now and then. I'm going to have sex with other girls. They're going to lie and say, I love you. You're the only one. So, which is why so many girls get mad at dudes, because dudes sell them a dream. You're going to be the only one, and the truth is it's not. You know, it takes a certain amount of character.
Why are we saying that that's okay, right? Like,
I'm not saying it's okay.
It's going to happen.
Okay, that's what I'm saying.
I'm just saying something like he's saying that the real OGs will tell you, yo, no, I just want to fuck other girls, and I'm really true. But when you find somebody that's really special to you, and you don't want to hurt, and you don't want to lose her, like what he said, you're gonna be scared. You're not gonna say. You're gonna be that honest. And my other question is now, why you're telling us, like, because you have more money and now we need to be prepared for you to go and fuck other girls, like, why does that have to happen? Like, why we need to be prepared for that?
I mean, what he's saying is it might happen. Like, and he's right, it might happen, because not everybody is solid. You know, like,
but why? Like, why a man needs to fuck all the girls? Well, the more money he gets, he needs.
I will tell you this though. What this is a basic misunderstanding that I think I don't think women truly understand how horny men are. Right? No, seriously, I don't think they really understand, because the average woman has about 10% the testosterone, the average man, right? And you'll never understand what it's like to be like that. You'll never really understand it, and that's okay, right? Because that's what makes you unique and shit. But it's like this whole economy's built off the male libido, right? Like, you know, your whole profession, right? How much money goes through booby trap per night, right? If you just all these strip clubs, they're not advertising to women. We go on porn sites, they're not focused on getting women, right? You know, OnlyFans, this whole fucking economy's billion-dollar businesses built 100% on the male libido, right? It's a really powerful force, and I don't think women really understand. Like, how come he wants to fuck? How come you? I know. She's not even fucking considering what I'm saying. There's actually
really likes her.
You can do whatever you want, but I'm just saying she's not even taking into account the biological
women
part
really
of it.
Care either.
You can't out-discipline biology.
Yeah,
that's the one thing. Like, biology is always going to win, right? So you got to figure it out. And if I was a woman, I can tell y'all how to never get cheated on again. If y'all want to know, I can give you you want to know? Like, yes. All right. Every time I tell a girl this, I've told other friends that they say they respond with, "Oh, I shouldn't have to do that," or "I shouldn't have to do that." Then they get cheated on, and I'm like, "Bitch, you should listen to me." All right. So here's what it is. All you got to do is real simple. Just suck his dick every day.
That doesn't work.
Yes, you done it? You tried it?
Yes, I have.
Every day.
I have.
Every day.
And my guy, like you said, biology outweighs that. He straight up told me, I'm going to sleep with other women.
Oh, he didn't want to be faithful.
Before, he lied to me in the beginning.
I'm doubting this, man.
Because he knew. No, listen.
No,
I'm a sex coach, so it's not to say that his needs weren't being met. Correct? Like I have all the tricks in the book. I teach men and women how to please their men. And I'm being very honest here.
I would say this. It's also like the guy has to like not really want to cheat too, right? So some guys
biological,
but
here's
not everybody. But not okay. So there's two different kind of guys who cheat. The guys who just wants to fuck all the bitches in the world, right? And then the guy who like he really just he's caught in not caught in a situation. You know what you're doing, but he's like he fucks up, right? There's those two different guys. This guy ain't nothing you can do for him. He's gonna fuck them hoes. He ain't gonna be able to stop him. He's gonna get him. All right. The other dude is like, you know what I'm saying? He didn't have the right amount of discipline, but you can help him with your mouth.
But I don't think that discipline's very fair. I feel like my guy's very disciplined, but he just sometimes it presents itself like you said, and it's there.
So, but I'm saying he's more likely to make the right decision if he knows he's gonna go home and fuck.
All right, so
he's more likely there'll be I'm talking about the second guy who doesn't want to cheat, right? And he's somebody's throwing himself at him. He's more likely. You're making it easier for him to make the right decision.
All right, so let me address Ms. Venezuela's thing because you explained it, you said it was very clear, but I don't think does it make sense what he was saying, or you're just saying like, hey, well, you should still be able to, use discipline, I guess, right? Is what you were trying to say? I mean, what was your response to that? To what he was telling you? Because your thing is like, why is it that as you make more money, you can't keep your dick in your pants?
Yeah, no, I mean. Yeah, I don't like that's what I don't understand.
I know you're not gonna understand it because like you'll never know what it's like.
I have an analogy.
You'll never understand.
Well, for me, I just think it's ego. Like if I will come up to you and she's very attractive,
yeah,
and you have the opportunity,
yeah,
but you have somebody waiting for you,
yeah,
but you have the opportunity. Will you say no to that woman?
No, I will not say no.
Exactly.
But here's the thing, though. Let me explain to you why you don't understand this concept. And I want all the ladies here to go with me. I'm going to use an analogy here. All right, let's go into a dream world. Really, real talk. I'm about to explain to you guys right now why it's very difficult for you guys to understand this, but when I break it down, I think you will. Let's say we grow up, not next door neighbors necessarily, but we grow up down the street from each other. I grew up wealthy. My family gives me an inheritance at 18. You grew up poor. Okay. At 18 years old, right? I'm going off to college. I'm living my life, whatever it may be. I got my fucking inheritance. I'm going all over the place. I'm traveling. I'm having fun, etc. I'm in Vegas gambling. I'm with chicks. I'm with doing hookers, coke, blow, living the time of my life. You, however, go to school, study, make money, become an entrepreneur. Next thing you know, you have the same amount of money that I inherited, $2 million. 10 years later, we meet at a high school reunion. All right. You know now through Instagram and everything else that I've been living my life, having fun, whatever it may be. And I spent all my money up, and I don't necessarily have all that money, but you have earned your money and you've made quite a bit. You're a multimillionaire now, and I kind of spent all my money. And I go up to you at this reunion and I tell you, hey, listen, you need to really invest in this Dogecoin and do this and do that, etc. Would you take my financial advice seriously? And I'll start with you. Yes or no?
Yeah, if it makes sense.
I lost all my money. Would you seriously take my financial advice?
You didn't lose it because you were like betting on the Bitcoin. You lose it because you're just spending it with hoes.
So would you take my financial advice seriously?
Stupid.
Yes or no? It's very simple.
Yeah, I say yes.
You, as someone that scaled your business up and became a multimillionaire on your own, you're going to take the advice of someone that was a trust fund baby.
Well, no, you're right. No.
Were you listening to the story, please? For the rest of you.
Yeah, no.
The answer was
for the rest of
no.
you. What's the answer? It would yes, no,
no.
Right.
No.
And y'all have different stuff that
we just finished real quick, Brandon. So the reason why you don't take my advice seriously is because I'm a trust fund baby. I inherited the money. You scaled up your business and became a multimillionaire on your own. This is why when you tell men, why can't you just keep your dick in your pants? You don't have the authority to do so because you're a trust fund baby as a woman. See, the thing is that privilege is invisible to those that have it. Women, you guys don't work to get attention from men. Men, however, have to work really hard to get attention from women. So when a guy does bust his ass to become a somebody, you can't tell him how to spend his money. Just like, you know what I'm saying? Because you're a trust fund baby, I'm a self-made millionaire. Just like me trying to give you advice at the reunion, telling you, hey, you should invest in this, whatever. You're gonna look at me like, shut the fuck up. I'm a self-made. That's how men look at women, because unfortunately, I'm not trying to be an asshole. Men have to create their value. Women are born with value. This is why you understand the concept that when a man becomes a somebody, he wants to fuck other chicks. Because since the beginning of time for you, right, since you hit puberty, men have been giving you attention. But men don't experience that until they actually become a somebody first.
Yeah, the nerd in school that didn't get any play at all, that was studying, working really hard, he didn't get no girls. He got money now, he's successful. Girls now see him as an option. So why is he going to pick one girl over all these girls now? You get what I'm saying? So like it's
variety too.
Give and take.
I think that's
Brandon,
something. Yeah.
I forgot. I had a point, but I forgot. But I want to address something. You know, I know in the chat a lot of guys say, "Oh, Brandon's simping," or he's saying all this other shit, and I get it. Maybe if I was like a young kid, I would have thought that too. You know, I'll be 40 this year, right? So maybe my mindset is different. But there's really no way of getting around that if you lying, it's because you're afraid of the response. Like that's a fundamental truth of lying. And if you're afraid, and if you do something because you're afraid, you're a coward. There's no way you get around that.
Agreed.
I just want to be clear about that.
Yeah.
The realest G's are just upfront. Like Dan Brazilian is not out here lying to bitches.
Yeah. No,
you know he's telling them to their face and they can get down or lay down.
So
you know what I'm saying?
Real quick for the ladies, does that analogy make sense why guys are going to fuck girls when they become a somebody?
Of course.
You know what I'm saying? It's the millionaire analogy. Like for men, they really have to earn it. Does that make sense for you, or you just choose to still not accept it? Like it's that's
no. I mean,
I'm not telling you it's right. I'm just saying this is how men think. Like, I busted my ass to become a somebody. I can finally get girls now. You know, meanwhile for you, like since 13, you know, you probably had guys hitting on you in middle school, high school, you know.
I got you.
And how many guys did you turn down to try to marry you?
A lot.
Thank you. Thank you. Like, that's what I'm trying to say. Women get options, guys just come to them and they just throw it away. They don't understand that's a privilege. For men, we don't get that.